Hi, my name is Bonnie Nichols. Thank you for taking the time to check out our in-home business opportunity and how you can earn some extra income now and possibly a significant sustainable income in the future if you choose to do so. Has 2020 and just plain life circumstances upset your finances? You're not alone. Many people have gone through some rough times lately. So, in order to reset your finances, there are some different options that you have. First of all, of course, cut expenses. And if you're like most of us, we've already cut any extra expenses down that we possibly could. You could also get a second job. Takes you away from home, get the not necessarily low pay. It's exhausting. Okay. You could go to your current job and get a pay raise if you still have one. You could start a business. You need a good business idea. There's a lot of startup capital that you might need. But you could also start an in-home business. And there's a lot of benefits to that. And many people are looking at that kind of option. So this is what we would like to suggest for you. At one time in my life, I was looking for a way to have better health, but I also needed a way to make some extra money. I was really thankful I was introduced to Shaklee Corporation. So if you're not familiar with Shaklee Corporation, let me give you a little bit of their background information. Very proud to partner with them. But Shaklee is the #1 natural nutrition company in the world. Dr. Shaklee actually was the first person to make vitamins 100 years ago for his medical practice. And now the company has over a 65-year history of quality products and business integrity. And I just found that this to be the very best products for my health, but also the very best business opportunity with what they had to offer. So let me share with you a little bit about the products. The wellness industry, of course, is booming right now. And Shaklee is, of course, first a nutritional company, and we have several outstanding nutritional regimens, and we have a fantastic weight loss program. But Dr. Shaklee also said in order to get good health, you need to not only feed your bodies from the inside, but you need to also take care of what goes on the outside. So we have an all-natural skincare and personal care line. And in addition to that, you need to take care of the environment. You need to have non-toxic household cleaners so that you have a safe house and also, again, protect the environment. So these are products that most people already use from the grocery store, the drugstore, or the health food store. And these are growing industries today. They're just booming. So we know that there's a need out there, but why Shaklee? While other companies tell you that their products will build your health, Shaklee has the proof. There was a scientific study done called the Landmark Study. In this study, they compared people who took supplements over a long period of time. They wanted to know the results of what happens when you take supplements for 25, 30 years. And they had one group that people only took Shaklee, another group who took other type of supplements, and then they had people who just ate right. And at the end of the study, they found that people who took Shaklee long term had significantly better health than the other people who took supplements or who just ate right. And as I always like to mention, I wasn't directly part of the study, but I have taken Shaklee supplements over 30 years. And these are the type of results I have in my health. And this is what most people want to have. And so we can tell them how changing brands can change their life, change their health. Here's some other points. Won't read them all to you, but again, we call this the Shaklee difference. They're the way that they test the products, the way that they scientifically study it, and the physical proof from the athletes and from just the everyday people who have better health and energy from taking Shaklee. So let's talk a little bit more about the business. here's what we do. Very simply, we create a small network of customers. And let me say that most of these customers are long-term. I've used Shaklee now for 40 years. How would you like to have me as a customer? And then we help others to create small networks of customers. And that's basically the whole process that we do. And here's what we get. Well, we get to work from anywhere, usually our computers. And we have flexible hours, so I can spend the time with my family that I need to. And then, of course, extra income. And then potentially there is some long-term passive income, because if you continue to develop this business and you get going with it, you can make really just whatever that you want with it. And in addition to giving people income, Shaklee also offers other incentives like a car bonus and incentive trips. And of course, anytime you have a in-home business, you have extra tax benefits. Again, here's the process and how it works. First of all, we use the products. We become our own best testimony. We know what the products do because we use them every month. And then we share our products with others. We can share it one-on-one, we can share it in a meeting, but we get information out to people on social media. But there's different ways that you can share the products to help others who want to be healthy. And then we help others to do the same thing, and that's how we continue to build. Now, to show you a little bit about why Shaklee pays us, look at the model here to the left. Shaklee is like any other company. They want customers, and from the customers they make their profits. But other companies will take that profit, and a good chunk of that will go back into advertising so that they can get more customers. And it's not always even a repeat business. And so there's a lot of money spent on the middleman or on advertising. But with Shaklee, what they do when they get their profits, they return it to us, because we're the ones who share the products. We're the ones who share the business. And they return that money to us in the form of the bonus checks, or the bonus cars, or the incentive trips and things like that. And of course, then as more customers come in, you get a bigger chunk of that profit. There are several ways that you can earn money in Shaklee, but basically what you do is you earn money on you and your group of customers. You get a percentage of the money back in the form, again, of bonus checks and things like that. And then as you teach others, Shaklee will continue to reward you bonuses for helping them to build their customers. And this goes on down for several levels so that you can help them to help their people, or them to help their people, etc. So it's but again, there's a lot of different ways that you can make money with Shaklee, but this is the basics of it. In Shaklee, there are different ranks, and this will give you an idea of some of the unlimited potential income that you can get if you get involved with Shaklee. And over a period of time, these are some of the things that you can achieve. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but there are many people in Shaklee who have achieved these ranks, anywhere from just being a director, which is a great level, and earning an extra $10,000 to $20,000 a year, up to being what we call a master coordinator, earning $300,000 to $600,000 a year. Any of these levels are possible, and we are be glad to show you how to achieve any income level that you're interested in. But first, let's start with the basics. We do offer free training and support, and specifically over two concerns that most people have. Many people will say, but how do I find and develop customers, especially so I don't have to chase my family and friends? And what do I say so I don't have to sound salesy, and that I can not turn people off because I'm approaching them with buying a product? We will teach you all these things and help you to feel comfortable with sharing information about Shaklee and developing your customer base. So, could this help to reset your finances in 2021? I would love for you to join my team. So if you're ready to get started, or even if you just want a little bit more information, contact me and schedule a time so I can share a little bit more with you about the Shaklee products and more about how to get started on the business. Thank you again. Hope to hear from you soon.